What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Football Chat Box. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the Game Week 10 deadline stream. How are you all doing today? We're going to be looking at my team and also looking at your teams if you have any questions. Obviously, it's a much more earlier deadline stream today, mainly due to the fact that I won't be available during the deadline hours. So, because of that, we decided to do one yesterday and one today so that we try and get as many of your questions in as well. And also we'll be able to look at any team news that appeared, anything that might change thoughts on players such as the likes of Gabriel, maybe Solanke as well, and whatnot. Now, from the looks of it, I think Solanke, there was nothing really mentioned about him, so he should be fine. And San Heung-min, he has trained on Friday, so there is a chance that Sun potentially starts, which should actually do better for Solanke as well, to be honest. But obviously, we won't know properly. At the moment, this is what my team is looking like. Gabriel News is on the bench for the moment. If I was to really think of starting him, it would probably be for Rico Lewis, most likely, probably. If I was to start Gabriel, but I think at this moment, I'm happy to keep the team like this. Between Solanke and Rogers, that I'm not really sure. I think I might prefer Rogers slightly more than Solanke for the moment. But I think I have to give Solanke the home game and the hope that Sun playing might help Solanke a bit, but we'll see. Shepard, welcome Shepard. How are you doing? How's the team looking like, Shepard? Any changes from yesterday? And I am putting the armband on Palmer, although I don't know if that's the best of decisions, but let's actually have a look and see what the expected points are for this week. So Palmer is at 5.6, Haaland's at 6.9. That is kind of a bit of a difference. But I don't have Salah or Foden. Even if I had Foden, I probably wouldn't put it on Foden. So I don't have Salah. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Let me know what you guys think. Zipper, welcome. How are you doing? How's your team looking like? So yeah, I don't know. Am I wrong to put it on Palmer? Hmm. I, I I'm not fully convinced on Haaland as a captaincy option this week because of the amount of injuries, for KDB and whatnot. Freddie, welcome. Nice and early here in the UK. Yes, it is very early in the morning. I did not expect you to be this up, like awake at this time. One of my kids decided to wake up at 4 a.m. 6:20 a.m. now. Oh, okay, 6:20. Okay, so that's not too bad, I guess. But to be honest, most people are probably asleep still. Most of our subscriber base. But welcome, good morning to you, Freddy. How are you doing? Hillbilly, welcome. How are you doing? No changes. I'm rolling, just waiting for some injury news. Yeah, I think so. Here's the thing, and I cannot guarantee this to you again. Like I'm telling you guys this now itself. Um, I'll see. Maybe 15 minutes before the deadline, I'll try and do a YouTube short stream, possible, like a live stream on YouTube Shorts. It might pop up on. So on your mobiles, if you have YouTube Shorts, it might pop up there. If I can, I'll put it on X and I'll put it on the Discord and everyone and let you guys know if I can. Just to see, and that stream will mainly be 15 minutes and just looking for leaks. Purely that. That's basically it. And that's assuming that we get anything on like Arsenal. Because Gabriel, if we get news that Gabriel is starting, the only player I would look at removing at this moment would probably be Rico Lewis. What I'm thinking. Oh, maybe I drop Solanke and start Gabriel. Nah, I'll probably drop Rico. I don't know. Uncertain at the moment. Deepa says, I'm good, mate. Might use my 3 to 5. Use my 3 out of 5 free subs. You have so many free subs. Yeah, you might as well use it, right? Might as well use it. I'm just going to look at like some team news that came in from yesterday. So obviously, Sunny has trained, which is why I'm a bit more slightly okay with starting Solanke this week, assuming that Heung-min Son starts, which should help in creativity because the rest of the Spurs players don't really get anything for Son. Not for Son, for Solanke. So I'm hoping that with Son there, it might improve a bit more. Gabriel, in terms of Gabriel news, we don't have anything at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see on that. That's purely on leaks. I'm gonna gain rank now after taking my mindset. Best of luck, Freddy. Fingers crossed as well here for you. I'm also hoping that I can gain some rank this week, so we'll see. But I'm going a differential captain, so I'm well prepared for it to completely backfire on me and another red arrow. But we'll see. We'll see. On the Liverpool news, nothing really. Jota still out. Alisson still out. Connor Bradley is back. Means Kent might not get full 90 minutes. Robertson played midweek, so we'll have to wait and see whether he starts this week. From a Chelsea point of view, nothing really. Eze, anyone who owns Eze is out injured. So that's for anyone who has Eze, you might want to look at removing. Any Manchester City team news? I'll bring it up for you guys so that you guys can also have a look at what I'm looking at. So this is what I'm looking at from Fantasy Football Scout. So City, what did Pep say? Newcastle. Let me go to the top. Manchester City. Here you go. KDB, Carl, Jack, Doku, all on the injury list. Rodri out. Oscar Bob out. Akanji and Savinio was stretched off. Ruben Diaz. Ooh. Serious injury, but there wasn't much else disclosed. So really nothing really said about City players. I think Savinio is most likely out. I think if you have Guardiola, I would probably start him. Akanji, I'm a bit uncertain on that case because pulling out at the warm-up is a bit more of a different story. Ruben Diaz, if anyone has, I think again I would probably I don't know. So hard to tell. City do have quite a bit of injuries, and Pep isn't really going to be open about it as well. So if for those who have Rico Lewis, I would start. Anyone who has Guardiola as well, I think I would start. Haaland, obviously, you start. Foden will probably play as well, most definitely, given the injuries. I have Ruben Diaz. I might actually start Ruben Diaz. Depends on who you have on the bench, Shepard. I might potentially start Ruben Diaz. Because if he's injured, then he's not going to come off the bench, obviously. Which means that you get any bench player off unless he's fit, but still this guy like Pep doesn't want to start him. Then there is a chance that he does come off the bench potentially. He's fit and Pep doesn't start him. Apart from that, there isn't really any other news that we have. This is also something else. A captaincy. This is also a very interesting discussion. I think I should probably bring this up for you guys as well. In terms of captaincy, Haaland versus Salah versus Papa versus Saka. From the looks of it, Haaland goals conceded. So the opponents, Haaland obviously has the slightly more easier opponents. Palmer and Saka also have some pretty nice opponents on the looks of it. Palmer obviously has a nice opponent from defensive point of view. Would you start ESR or Rogers? I'll probably start. I think yesterday, but the discussion was to probably start Smith Rowe because Brentford are probably not going to keep a clean sheet, right? Whereas Spurs' defense is still slightly better. So we're assuming Spurs will put up more of a fight, whereas Brentford will concede a few chances. So because of that, I think it was ESR over Rogers for the moment. Expected goals, so clean sheets. Obviously, United I kept 3. Expected goals conceded. Bournemouth 6.71 conceded. United 11.08. Pretty bad, I would say. I don't know if the green is. Oh yeah, they were expected to concede 11.08, but they've only conceded 5. I think. Last 6 matches data. Yeah. Rank is worst to best. Yeah, okay. So they're 5th. Whereas on target, obviously United have considered more. Shots on target, United have considered 23. Haaland's, Bournemouth have considered 29. Minutes per chance, both United and Bournemouth are similar, but Brighton actually give up more minutes per chance, like 7.9. Good for Salah. Big chances considered. This is where it's a bit more. 13 for Haaland, 16 on Salah, and Palmer has 20. Now I don't know in this whether the white. I think white is like standout stuff. So goals considered, obviously Brighton have considered most out of this first row, which is why they stand out. Clean sheets, Saka and Haaland both have the standouts here. Expected goals considered, Palmer has to stand out. Big chances considered, Palmer has to stand out. Double digits considered as well, Palmer has to stand out. So I actually don't mind putting the armband on Palmer. But I'm well prepared for it to go horribly wrong. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully this is making sense to you guys as well. But yeah, this is kind of where I'm at the moment in trying to figure out like the teams and the risk that I'm willing to take on. All right. I said my team in Insta lost a what to do. Maybe some getting Salah 2.4 and 5 free subs. All right, let me bring your team up as well. Zipper. Nice. This. All right, where's Zipper's team? Where? Here we go, Brian. All right, 5 free transfers. What to do with this? All right, so Edison and Fabianski. Pinnock, Luis, Mikolenko, Gabriel. Gabriel, I think I would keep. Doesn't seem like he's out for a long injury, so I don't mind keeping him. You played your wild card. Palmer, Rogers, Boomer, Semenyo, Suchek, Calvert-Lewin, Haaland, and Watkins. How would you get Salah in this team? 2.4 in the bank, right? You'll have to downgrade Watkins or Haaland, but I don't think you want to downgrade Haaland, right? Even if you did Watkins to what? Chris Wood, Cunha, maybe even Jimenez or Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen is what? 5.5? 6, 7, 8, 8.5. That's 3.5 more. And you have 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. You'll get about 5.9 million, right? Extra on top. You do Watkins like a Strand Larsen, for example. 5.9 million with, let's say you were to get rid of Semenyo, that would be 10, 11, no? You can get Saka, but you can't really get Salah at this present moment as things stand. You'll have to do 5.6, 10.6, 10.7. Sorry, 10.6, 11.6, 11.5, right? 11.5. How much is Salah? 12.7 or something? Salah is 12.7. Need 1.2 million more. Rohan, welcome. How are you doing? 1.2 million more. And to get 1.2 million, Like Edison would have to be downgraded, and who else would have to be downgraded? Probably Calvert-Lewin as well, to maybe a Jimenez or something. 11.5, right? Yeah. So even if you went Watkins to Strand-Larsen, Semenyo to Salah, you'll have to do Ederson to a 4.5 goalkeeper and Calvert-Lewin to uh, Jimenez from Fulham. That's the only way you can get Salah in for Semenyo. Unless you kept Calvert-Lewin and you moved Suchek to a 4.5. That's another option. Because I wouldn't do Calvert-Lewin to Jimenez just yet. Because very soon Joao Pedro will be fit. Now Joao Pedro is in training for Brighton. And in Game Week 12, you'll probably want Joao Pedro. So maybe you could do... You do Suchek to what, a 4.5? Would you want to do Suchek to a 4.5? Basically makes your midfielder like a dead spot. Harry Winks maybe? Not even, yeah, probably only Harry Winks, right? You won't go dead. Giblin, I probably wouldn't go. Bergwall, nope. Mike Humo, probably not. Yeah, there aren't that many options. I'll probably keep Suchek. Rohan, how's the team looking like? I think the other option is... is there another way? The other option is sacrificing Mbeumo. If you sacrifice Mbeumo and swap Calvert-Lewin to a Visa instead, or even Watkins to a Visa instead of Watkins to... What I think this is what Freddie did. So what Freddie did was he did Mbeumo to Salah, and I think he had Solanke or someone. I don't remember who the other forward he sacrificed. Oh, I think it was Haaland. I don't know. But you could do Mbeumo to Salah, Watkins to Visa to still have that Brentford attack. And that's a 2 million difference in terms of saving. Then you probably wouldn't need to remove Edison or downgrade Edison. You don't need to do it, I think. So 2.4 right now. MVMO is what, 7.7? So 8.7, 9.7, 10.1, 10.1. You get 3 million more. Yeah, that's more than enough. From Watkins to like a Visa and MVMO to Salah. That's like 2 free transfers there. That is another option and lets you keep 2 free transfers as well. But obviously you lose Mbeumo who has penalties, but you get Salah who has penalties. So up to you in terms of how you want to approach that. Lavia is 4.5. Yeah, Lavia is 4.5 as well. Would Lavia be a good option though? From Chelsea? How many minutes is he going to play really? Realistically, he's not going to play that many minutes, right? That's the problem. And do you want to lock yourself out of like Chelsea just in case? Triple Chelsea? Probably not. Sold Mbeumo and Solanke as part of a minus 8. Got Visa and Salah as part of it. Yeah, that's the thing what Freddie did. So he had Solanke. That is, you have Watkins. The other option is you could probably keep Watkins because but you would require selling Edison. You free up 1,000,000, 3.4s, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, you kind of have to get rid of Watkins. Yeah, because he's not enough. Yeah, probably not enough money. Yeah, few decisions to make for you in terms of what exactly to do. Or you need to be willing to get rid of of Haaland. That's the other thing. But that comes with its own share of risk as well, to be honest. Also, so Gabriel and Foden got 8 Nuri and Palmer. Yes, that was the rest of your -8, right? Fair enough. But he already has Palmer, so he doesn't really have to do that. And Gabriel fell in price as well yesterday. I don't think I lost any selling value, but I don't know. I didn't check. Saka rose in price. I did not expect Saka to rise in price, to be honest. But yeah, he has gone up in price as well. And then if anyone else wants to have their teams looked at, let me know as well. I can bring it up. And at this moment, this is what I'm looking at. Absolutely crazy to captain Palmer against Manchester United, but I think that I have a feeling there will be goals in that game, to be honest. So I am willing to take the significant amount of risk into doing that. Who am I playing head to head? I've been having a bad head to head as well. I was like doing really well until I wildcarded, and after I wildcarded, I've just not won a single game. I've lost 5 games in a row, and obviously drew the last one since I wildcarded. Sad times. Who am I playing this week head to head? Dylan Poo, who has Haaland as well, but no Palmer. This can only go one way, so we'll see. No changes made this game week. I have McNeil and 1 free transfer and 1.5 in the bank. If I can upgrade or keep him, Team Shadow next. Let me bring it up. Flecken in goal. Ooh. Flecken or Fabianski in goal. Rohan. So this is Rohan's team. Trent, Mazrai, Gabriel, McNeil, Bumo, Johnson, Palmer, Brawl, Havertz, and Haaland. 1.5 in the bank, you said. The only thing I could think of, Rohan, is trying to get Garnacho in. You wanted to upgrade McNeil. But I hard to tell whether McNeil will play or not because we don't have any proper news on that. Like, there wasn't anything positive from the press conference as well about McNeil. So I don't think we had anything. Everton already had their press conference, right? And there was nothing positive before on it. So the only thing I can think of is to Garnacho. Apart from that, I don't really have anything else to add. To be honest, yeah, nothing from United as well. Yeah, nothing really to say apart from that. Otherwise, you just roll the transfer and hope for the best. I think McNeil can take the risk and see whether he'll start or not, but I don't know at this present moment. Let me see if I can find anything on McNeil. I don't think so. Um, hasn't trained this week for Everton. Or should I play Diblin and roll transfer? No. if you're going to do that, I would start McNeil. And obviously, then if McNeil doesn't play, or he's probably not going to be on the bench as well, then so Diblim will come on anyways in that specific case. So maybe you just start McNeil and see how it goes. Otherwise, I just like the only one I can think of that has upside at the moment is Garnacho from all the other like cheap midfielders. So there is you could probably roll as well, to be honest, because you could roll and then next week you might have a situation where I don't know, you'll have a bit more clarity on stuff and everything. McNeil, I think Dice said he had a chance. Yeah, that's the thing. He wasn't fully ruled out, but it wasn't a very positive update as well. Like Dice didn't fully confirm, but like apart from a chance. That was the team news. This one, right? No, that was the one I saw. Where's the previous one? Older entries. Can't find it. Oh man. I don't know why that like captaincy stuff disappeared. Oh well. Amit, welcome. How are you doing? Nice to be on a deadline stream. Indeed, it's a very short one though today. Because I will be heading out soon, so I won't be able to go for too long. News about Gabriel will start. Gabriel, we don't have confirmed news, right? That's why I might have a look at like closer to the deadline. I'll start looking for like leaks and whatnot. If we get news on whether Gabriel starts, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. And on X for those who are following me there. Thinking of switching Gabriel to a cheaper defensive option. If you're looking to switch Gabriel out, I don't mind Kent Nouri or Mikalenko. Wait, let me get your team back up. You can even go Mikalenko from Everton. They're playing Southampton. You can go Nouri, but you're hoping for more attacking returns on that specific situation. Those are the two probably defensive options for this week. I can actually get, what was it, Rob TFPL? Odds, right? Did this get updated? No, it didn't. So clean sheets. Forest have a decent chance of a clean sheet, but then obviously they don't have good fixtures after that. So I probably think looking for options. Wolves, Everton. Obviously Liverpool is a bit too expensive to try and get. City I wouldn't go. Their fixtures run is about to turn. Gav, welcome everyone. Gav, welcome. How are you doing? What's my move? I am rolling the transfer, but I'm going very risky on the captaincy, and I'll show it to you very soon. Yeah, those are the only two. I think it's Nuri or Mikalenko. Could also try Ashley Young from Everton. Got some returns in the last few weeks. That's another like differential Everton move. Who to captain, Palmer or Haaland? Expected points. There's Haaland. Salah is the next best option. I don't have Salah. I have Haaland. I have Palmer. And I am obviously, again, now this depends on your rank as well. I am in the depths of 4.5 million rank. I have nothing to lose at this point. For me, 4.5 million, 5.5 million, at this point, it won't make any difference to me. So I have gone with Palmer captaincy. News about Guardiola and Wood. I'm 89 in your league. Guardiola, Pep didn't really say anything to this thing. So if you have Guardiola, I would probably start Guardiola, Amit. About Chris Wood. Chris Wood, did Forest have theirs earlier? Where is... Oh, here we go. Thursday roundup here. Thank God. Chris Wood, let's have a look. I'm top 60k. Saka is him. Ooh, welcome. Saka is him. Well done. Who are you captaining? Are you captaining Saka? Chris Wood were flagged. Yeah, he didn't mention anything about Chris Wood. If you have Chris Wood, I'd probably start him. To be honest, I would just start Chris Wood if you had him. How about Palmer to Salah for 2 weeks? The change back. No. I wouldn't do that. Palmer is just too good. Too good. Palmer can score in any week. And as much as Salah has a good fixture this week, I would say the same thing about Palmer. I think he has a good fixture as well. So Amit, I would just start Guardiola and Chris Wood, to be honest. Let me bring your team up. This is Amit. 75 points wildcard from Amit. Well played, Amit. Who to start between Semenyo and Morgan Rogers? Morgan Rogers. I not Rogers. Semenyo has the harder fixture, right? So Rogers. Semenyo has City. Definitely Rogers. Alright. So this is Amit. Planning to do Stones to Mikalenko or Tarkowski. I would go for Mikalenko. Yeah, I told you when you did your wildcard last time, I wasn't sure about the double City defense. I would probably... Actually, you know what? You could also still play... You could play Stones because of all the injuries that, City have at the moment. But I don't mind if you want to do it to Mikalenko. Nothing wrong in doing that as well if you wanted to. So Ain't Nuri will start over Vanderberg today. Start Guardiola. Stones can go to Mikalenko. Alright. Alright. How is everyone else looking? Team wise. Curtis Jones for McLean. Oh. Curtis Jones for McLean. That is something I didn't think about. Will Curtis Jones play? Anything from Liverpool? On But to play with Curtis and Dom, they are definitely midfielders for Diego. So it's good to say we can score 3 goals even without playing with an old-fashioned number 9. I mean, it could work, but I'll tell you right now, definitely a very short-term thing, but it could work. It's a very nice punt. How much is Curtis Jones? It's short-term though, Rohan. It's definitely a punt. It's in that punty territory. Curtis Jones, 5.3. Yeah, I don't mind it actually. He's got good minutes as well. I don't mind it. Good work, good work. This could work. Cool, thanks. Confused between Tarkowski and Mikalenko. So Mikalenko obviously left back. Tarkowski centre back. Tarkowski's main threat from goals would probably be set pieces. Mikalenko obviously assuming he can put in a good delivery from an open play cross to Calvert-Lewin or Beto or whoever the striker is. then that's the way he's going to get attacking returns. So it depends on who you think is more likely to get attacking returns. I don't mind both. I still prefer Mikalenko because of the price. Best cheap forward to replace Watkins if I don't worry about Salah. Ooh, I think at this present moment, Visa has the slightly better fixtures. Visa. Nick, welcome, Nick. How are you doing? I'm late. No, you're not late. You're early. Because for you, it's very early in the morning. I just got back from cricket. Did I miss any? Just got back from cricket. Wait, what's the time for you? Wherever you are? What time is it? I would probably go Visa first. After that, the Brentford have Fulham, Bournemouth, Everton, Leicester. I think Visa has the best short-term ones. Fulham from Fulham or Wolves. Wolves, I think Raul Jimenez, not Raul Jimenez. Matheus Cunha would be probably second on my list, with Jimenez third and Strand Larsen fourth. I don't mind. Yeah, Jimenez third. Yeah, I think Visa probably has the slightly better option, which could then switch over to, even in Game Week 13, you can switch to Joe Pedro if he's fit by then. Just got back. It's 5:50 now. Oh wait, Nick is in Australia, isn't? Wait, you're in Australia, right? Yeah, you are. Was it raining where you were, Nick? Did you play in the rain? Surely you can't play. Is it just cricket practice? It's raining where I am at. So I'm assuming, I don't know, depending on where you are at, if the weather was good or not. Yeah, I'm in Sydney. Yeah, okay. So it should have been pretty poor weather today. Was it a game or it was just practice? If it was practice, you can probably play in the nets, right? So it's fine. But usually on Saturdays they have games, don't they? I guess it didn't rain too hard for the game to be called off. An actual match, and we carried on through the rain. That makes sense. Okay, it didn't rain too hard for the pitch to be soaked, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Fair enough. Thanks, Amben, Haaland or Salah. Is it possible to check the stats of Haaland and Salah versus Bournemouth and Brighton? Yes, I did have that open. Where, let me bring it back up. This is the one. Here we go. Here's your captaincy considerations. Between Haaland and Salah. And the defensive stats of the opponent teams. Do you want individual Haaland versus Bournemouth past results and Salah versus Brighton past results, or is this more preferred at the moment? So this is Haaland versus Bournemouth, or at least Bournemouth's defensive data, and obviously Brighton's defensive data, Manchester United's defensive data, and Newcastle's defensive data. McNath, Vidi, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. Start Rogers or Semenyo? Got Luis on defense. I would start Rogers. He has the better fixture versus him and Semenyo. Semenyo has City, right? Check my second team. Rank 224. Okay, let me bring it up. Amit, are you okay with this chart? I'll bring this chart back up, Amit. Give me a second. Let me just quickly load Rohan's second team. 224, you said? Individual, yes, that's right. Past record, Salah numbers are good versus Brighton. That could be true. So this is Rohan's second team. Guardiola, Trent, Pedro Porro, Kovacic, Bumo, Johnson, Barnes, Luis Diaz, Haaland, Havertz. What are you planning on doing on this, Rohan? Harvey Barnes, a slight issue. Kovacic, another issue. Those are the two issues at least two players who are low chances of getting points. Okay, Salah versus Brighton. I don't even. Here we go. This is useless stats. Transfer market have anything? So, Salah versus Brighton. Had an assist. So many ads, man. 17, 18. No, let's see. Here we go. 23, 24. He had 1 goal in the home game, 2 goals in the away game. This is goals. Yes, this is goals. The Premier League season, the before that, obviously away game nothing, home game 1 assist. 21, 22 away game 1 goal and home game 1 assist. FA Cup 2 seasons ago 1 assist. EFL Cup was obviously this season. He didn't really play, so he played 90 minutes, doesn't count. So you're just looking at the league basically. I have 2 free transfers, 0.3 in the bank. Thinking of upgrading Kovacic and changing goalkeeper option. Hold on, Amit. I'll be back. Mabdidi to Garnacho this week. Ooh, yeah, I don't mind that crown. I don't mind that move. I like it. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. But Mabdidi has Ipswich, doesn't he? Okay, can you wait 1 more week maybe? Potentially. I don't mind it. I wouldn't put you against doing it this week as well. I think it's a good move this week as well. Mabdidi does have a good fixture this week against Ipswich. But you can do it this week. I'm not against it. I think Garnacho under Ruud van Nistelrooy at least is a bit more attacking. When the new manager comes, don't know what's going to happen. So I don't mind you doing that move. And then obviously Rohan said he has 2 free transfers, 0.3. Kovacic to who? Kovacic is how much? 5.6, 0.3. That doesn't give you enough money, right? You need to change Martinez. I would change Martinez to a 4.0 in Fabianski. And then you can start Fabianski this week. And then you can start Sanchez. Because you have Sanchez. You can start Sanchez in like 2 weeks' time. You can move to Fabianski, play Fabianski this week and next week. Use that money that you saved to maybe upgrade Kovacic. Rohan. That's probably what I would do. Mavdidi isn't doing anything offensive. Then I would just go to Garnacho. Yes, I don't mind it. I would go to Garnacho. Alright, Amit, this is obviously Salah versus Brighton. You want Haaland versus Bournemouth, no? Let's see. Let's see if SofaScore, transfer market. Man. See if transfer market has. Who are we looking for? Brighton. Sorry, Bournemouth, right? Premier League. Against Bournemouth, he has got 4 games, 1 goal, 1 assist for Haaland against Bournemouth in the Premier League. How patient should I be with Solanke? After Ipswich, Solanke can show Solanke the door. After Ipswich, you can actually get Solanke out this week as well. To be honest, I'm not against it. I personally have lost quite a lot of faith in Solanke. The only reason I'm keeping him this week is I'm hoping that, with Son potentially could start this week, which may help Solanke a bit because Son will create more than what the other Spurs players do for Solanke. So that's kind of why I've kept Solanke, and obviously the Ipswich fixture does play a part as well in it, but he's just not taking shots. Even the last game midweek, he had 1 shot that was blocked. He didn't have anything, and that was like way outside the box, and he didn't really have another shot at all. So I would just get rid of Solanke if you don't really care about the Ipswich fixture. And yeah, it's not a bad option. Visa also a pretty good option. I have only 1 free transfer, so I kind of want to get to the situation of 2 free transfers, which gives me the flexibility to decide what to do with Solanke and whatnot. Like I want to get to 3 by the time of Game Week 12. So ideally, I would like to roll this week and roll next week as well. So I get to 3 free transfers in Game Week 12. But yeah, thanks a lot, Ryan. Armband, Salah or Haaland? I probably would lean towards Salah. If you have Salah, I would lean towards Salah personally. And Rohan, yeah, Rohan. I think Martinez to 4.0, Kovacic upgrade, Kovacic, ESR or Iwobi, will that work? Kovacic to ESR could work. Iwobi's from Fulham, no? I wouldn't go Iwobi probably. Is there someone else you can go for, Rohan? Any other cheap midfielders? Why did I? Oh, you don't have Morgan Rogers in this team. You can actually do Kovacic to Rogers as well, to be honest. They have a bit more money that allows you to later move, like you can upgrade Harvey Barnes and whatnot. You could do Kovacic to Rogers if you wanted. Or this guy is another option, Jorginho Rutter. Now, obviously, against Liverpool and City, it's not great fixtures, but since your second team is a bit more punty from the looks of it, he's not a bad player. Um, you could try Bonanote from Leicester. Or you can go for Bournemouth's Marcus Tavernier. My case, I've already got 3, so I'm looking to make aggressive plays. Yeah, fair enough. Then I don't mind you going for Cunha or Wisa. Wisa is the more differential out of the two because a lot of the community has probably gone for Cunha. I think Cunha would probably be having penalties as well, though, Nick. So if that really matters to you, where's Cunha? Yeah, 5.2%. Wisa 5%. Sir Matt Bugsby, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Thoughts on Trent and Watkins long term? Trent, I think really good. I don't mind still, to be honest. Watkins is a bit more of a tricky one because their fixtures get better from game week 12, but the fixture, like the Christmas period, means more fixtures, like midweek fixtures and whatnot. Um, that makes it a bit more tricky because obviously they've got John Duran as well, who can obviously play 1 or 2 games instead of Watkins if they wanted to give Watkins a rest. So if you were looking to sell Watkins, now would be the time, and then you buy him back for like a game week 15 maybe. Um, or you keep Watkins and you sell him after game week 15. Although you probably, I think, sell now and buy for like, you can buy game week 15 or you can buy game week 19 maybe. It's a bit tough with Watkins. Yeah, fixtures are like, they've got good fixtures from game week 12 overall, like a decent stretch of, obviously you have City and Newcastle in that lot. But yeah, if you were to with Watkins, if you were thinking, I would just like sell now and then buy back later. Probably what I would do. Trent, on the other hand, I don't mind keeping for now because he has Brighton, Villa, and Southampton. Those aren't too bad. And if he doesn't do it in those 3, then you can like downgrade to like a Konate and whatnot. Just send my team to Discord. All right, let me bring it up. People, get in your questions soon because I will be ending the stream soon as well. I need to leave soon. I'd have 0.7 in the bank with 1 transfer remaining. If I get Fabianski and Cunha in for Flecken and... Oh, that's not too bad. 1.7, 6.6, 7.6, 8.1, right? I'm just wondering like how you can try and get Palmer in. 8.1, like 2.7 million. I guess come game week 12, like Pedro Porro could go to a 4.5 or something. Um, and Trent also could probably leave if he doesn't do anything so much to like a Konate or something. And then you can use that money like game week 12 to upgrade Johnson to Palmer. And by then you'll probably have 3 free transfers as well, Nick. What do you think? Uh, Russell, welcome, Russell. Streaming so early? Well, because I'm going to be ending soon, and because I'm not going to be available during the deadline. So because of that, I'm streaming now. Like my chances of streaming during the deadline are very close to zero. And if anything, if I can find like 15 minutes time just before the deadline, maybe I'll do a YouTube short stream. But I'm unlikely to be able to find time at the moment. So that's why I'm streaming now. Doing so bad this season. Oh, don't worry about it, Russell. You're doing how? What rank are you? What rank exactly are you at? Just when I think I'm on a roll, I get injuries everywhere. Pedro Porro and Trent are more than likely out in game week 12. Yeah, so then you could use that money to then upgrade Johnson as well to like a Palmer, Nick. Don't worry, Russell. I know your feelings. Well, I don't really have injuries, but I have 4.5 million rank. And this week it could go to 5.5 million. It could go to 6 million. It could also go to like 2 million, depending on my captaincy. So yeah, things are all over the place, to be honest. Shiraz, welcome, Shiraz. How are you doing? It's 9 a.m. here in Lebanon. Ooh, good morning to you, Shiraz. Would you recommend investing in the 1.7 now, or just keep the team as is? Keep the team as it is, to be honest. Like 1.7, where are you going to put that money exactly? You might as well just keep it for Palmer, right? Come game week 12. Till when will you stream? For another 5 minutes, maybe? 5 to 7 minutes, probably. Is basically till when I'll stream. So like 5 to 7 minutes, 10 minutes at max. That's it. 3.3 million kept Eze since the start. Oh, I would have got rid of Eze long ago. Best Eze replacement. If you guys don't have Garnacho, I actually don't mind Garnacho. If you have Garnacho, if you don't have like a Brennan Johnson, would I go for Brennan Johnson? No, I don't know. It depends on how much money you guys have. If you have enough money to go for a Palmer or Saka, I don't mind that. 1.7 gets Johnson to Bruno. Oh, I don't mind that, to be honest. Um, it's a bit more of a hard one because Johnson is not a bad option. Bruno also is decent option. Would say Johnson has a slightly better fixture than Bruno Fernandes this week, but then Bruno is at home. That's a bit more closer, Nick. That is a bit more closer because Bruno hasn't really been getting returns, I would say. So it's a bit more closer. Gabriel is definitely out. Emilio, welcome. How are you doing, Gabriel? No, not definitely out. We don't know. Arteta didn't say anything. He said he hasn't trained yet, but we have one more training session, and if he's able to train in that, then he might be available. So at this present moment, it's I would say 60% Gabriel out, 40% Gabriel could make the Arsenal squad. I could go Ahmad to Garnacho as well. But then if you do that, you won't be able to get Palmer, right? Like you will be selling yourself out of Palmer, if I'm not mistaken. Would you? Can you just try and see, like put it in a planner or something and make those moves and see? How about Bowen as a replacement? I don't mind that as well. Although the points are probably not going to be as high, but the fixtures are not too bad, so I don't mind it. West Ham, although aren't the most informed team, Bowen is nicely, slightly ticking along, so I don't mind it if you wanted to go there. Also, I still have DCL and I'm going to keep him. Yeah, I still have DCL. This is the last game that DCL will play for me. So if he doesn't return this week, well, if he returns this week, he gets West Ham next week. If he doesn't return this week, then he probably might not even get West Ham. He might just be on the bench. The stuff he was hyped. And the guy who owes me a return with the pain he has put me through. Oh, tell me about it. If I had a little bit money, I'd have gone to Bowen, but since I can't go from Eze to Bowen, my second transfer is Eze to Garnacho. Also, United fans, so it's a win-win. Yep, fair enough. I don't mind. Like if I was to look even like points-wise, midfielders. Obviously, I'm assuming Amit, you have Boomer, right? So that's assuming you already have him. Bowen, yeah, it's not a bad shout. All right. Any more questions before we look to end? So, any more final questions? Get your questions in, people, before we end. And I haven't said this at all this stream, so I'm going to say it now. If you guys are new, please do subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're very close there, less than 100 away, obviously. And it would greatly appreciate for all the subscribers who are here and even non-subscribers, hit that like button. Because when you hit that like button, it means more people get to see the stream as well. Or the channel gets promoted to more people. Which two would you play from McNeil, Rogers, Robinson, and Milenkovic? Oh, I would play. I think Milenkovic, you kind of have to play Forest at home. Clean sheet odds are pretty good for Forest as well. So I would play Milenkovic. I'll play McNeil on the hopes that he does play in this game. Obviously, he's flagged and we don't really know if he'll play or not. But it is Southampton, and if he does end up playing, I would like to have him on that starting 11. So it'll be McNeil and Milenkovic for me, with Rogers and Robinson on the bench. Robinson, honestly, Fulham against Brentford, I expect Brentford to score, so I don't expect Robinson to keep a clean sheet. So I'm not going to consider that. So it'll be Rogers like first sub as well. And is Milenkovic like what, your third defender? I'm assuming. I'm only worried if the new manager comes in, he might play Garnacho as a left wing back. But that's in like game week 12. We at least have 2 more weeks with like Garnacho before that happens. Also, guys, Ryan deserves to reach 1K. Come on, yes, people hit the like and subscribe. Hopefully, we can get to 1K soon. I can get Palmer in game week 12 if I bring Konate and Aitnouri in, and Palmer cannot rise in price though. How much of a he's gonna rise in price, Nick? How much of a gap, like how much of a buffer do you have? You have to expect at least 1 or 2 price rises for. Sorry, I need a 4.5. Anyway, is 4.6. Yeah, that's the thing. So you have to expect Palmer rises like at least 2 more price rises. You have made me feel a little bit better as you're doing worse than me. I'm happy to make your day feel better, Russell. Do you think Man United will get better now? I hope so. Like then, obviously the Chelsea game is going to be incredibly hard. So I think a draw maybe against Chelsea, but the next 3 games United should win. Ideally, they should win. I don't have any buffer at all. Yeah, then I wouldn't do it. If you want, Nick, you can go to Bruno Fernandes for now, and then obviously you can use the Bruno Fernandes to Palmer move later. If you really wanted to do, but you could also just keep the money. Milenkovic is the defender. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Thank you, Ryan. Good luck for this game. Thank you. All right. Any final questions? If not, we will look to end it here. So I'm just going to ask any final questions. And obviously, if you guys are new, please do subscribe and hit that like button. You think the odds are better for Milenkovic clean sheet over Robinson attack in return? Yeah, because base it. Let me try and find it for you guys. I think it was here. The clean sheet odds for Spurs were 29%. Fulham's clean sheet odds were 27%. But Brentford had 1.33 expected goals, which is slightly higher than West Ham's. So you're assuming Robinson attacking returns. Ooh. Robinson hasn't really been getting attacking returns over the last couple of weeks, right? So that is a very close call, to be honest. You're probably looking at what, 2 points versus 6 points, maybe. So if you're willing to, if that point, like the 2-pointer versus 6-pointer is not too much of a deal for you, then you can start Robinson for the upside. But I still think maybe Forest slightly have the better option. I believe on Garnacho to make you have a green arrow. I hope so. I am hoping for like a 4-3 game versus Chelsea and Manchester United. With Palmer getting a hat trick and then Garnacho can get 4 goals. Yes, I'll take it all. Perfect. I am set. Thanks very much. No worries, Nick. All right. I think that is basically it. George Fruit. Anything else? Say Milenkovic or Rob. Yeah, that's true. He also has set piece threat, Milenkovic. I don't mind playing him. West Ham are not the best defensively. Even though part of me was thinking of starting Fabianski, but that's a different story. All right, I think we'll end it there. Hopefully everyone's questions have been answered. I have got to get ready to go. So shout out to you all, absolute legends, for joining me. If I can, I'll do like a 15 minutes short stream if I can. Very unlikely, cannot confirm. Probably not. If anything, if you guys are on the Discord, you can join the Discord. And I'll be at least sending messages on the Discord for those who are there. If I get any leaks, I think the link for the Discord is up to date. No, it's not. Let me update the Discord link on this video description now itself, so that for those who want to join can join. Give me a second, guys. Let me update it. Why Captain Palmer? Why Captain Palmer? Because I am at 4.5 million and I have nothing to lose. And Palmer's stats. Sorry, Palmer had, like, when you compare Palmer, I'll show you why. 1 second. I'm just updating the Discord. So if anyone wants to join the Discord, the links are in the description. Should be in the description now. I'll show you why I was looking at Palmer. So I saw this. Oh, well, one, because I'm at 4.5 million. At this point, I'm just like YOLO. Like I just now told you, right? I'm hoping for like a high goal scoring game against both United and Chelsea. I don't think are capable of keeping clean sheets. So I'm expecting for high goal scoring game. Palmer does have slightly better stat odds against United. Like his chances are slightly better versus Haaland versus Bournemouth. And also like if Palmer does get a goal, 1 extra point for a goal, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just expecting a much more higher goal scoring game against United. Sounds a bit crazy, but yeah. And also because I think it's mainly down to the fact that I'm 4.5 million. And I need to me captaining Haaland is not at this point not going to do me any favors. I could get a massive red arrow and go to like 5.5. But if Palmer does return, I get a massive boost. So as long as Haaland stays quiet. But yeah, we'll see. Going against your own team. Yeah. It's not the first time I've done it. See you later, man. Good luck. Good to see you and good to see you again and good luck. Thank you very much, Russell. All right, I think we'll end it. This is how things stand at the moment. Good. I hope you are right, but I don't want to see Palmer score a goal. Well, As long as United win, that's all that matters, right, Shiraz? So if it's like a 4-3 to Manchester United, I'll take it. But yeah, anyways, we'll see how it goes, obviously. I am ready, obviously, to get a red arrow this week. But we'll see what happens. I'm just hoping that, the likes of Solanke and Calvert-Lewin get something because it's about time that they return. But yeah, anyways, talk later. I will see you all on Monday. Monday, probably Monday. At this moment, as things stand, probably Monday. I'll see you all on or Tuesday, one of the two. But thank you all for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, like I said before as well. And have a great week. Last question from Aryan. Would you start McNeil, who's flagged, or Vanderberg? I would start McNeil. Start McNeil. Because Brentford are not keeping a clean sheet. So start McNeil. All right. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully that helped your question as well. And that's basically it. I will see you all on Monday or Tuesday. Thank you. And yeah, have a good one.